Hi everyone, I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. I just wanted to do another Divine Masculine reading update, and this is really good. So, whoever this resonates to, I hope this is actually going to take place, and I hope this helps in whatever situation you're in. So, we start off the reading with the Six of Cups, and this is just a divine masculine energy reading on where they are in their headspace. We have the Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and then I have the Moon, the Magician, Six of Swords, the Chariot, and then I have the Hierophant, the Two of Swords, and then Seven of Pentacles, and to end the reading I have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting out of this reading primarily is that the divine masculine is really in their head about the divine feminine, and the divine feminine is here. They're really thinking about you. They're in their head thinking about, those happy thoughts, the Six of Cups. And this is a new deck I got it from Five Below, and you'll see the little writings underneath. A lot of what it says on the cards I would have never have resonated with the card itself. So if it resonates with you, here it says happy house, childhood memories. Okay, yeah, the Six of Cups can be childhood memories, but happy house, I would have never resonated that with the Six of Cups. There's a lot of other tarot cards that signify like a happy house, like the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, right? But in here, like this tarot deck, I love it for $5. I got the whole deck at Five Below. I thought it was really, really different though. Like some of the words, and so I'm going to read them anyways, but I'm going to tell you what I'm getting out of the reading, and then I'll read what it says on the cards. So I feel like they're very much in their head and thinking about the good times with you, Divine Feminine. And here we have the Queen of Cups. And it could be that they're thinking about how nurturing you are and how loving you are, because we are very loving divine feminines. So that's what they're thinking about. And here it says woman over 25 years, blue eyes, fair or brown hair, soft, gentle, motherly. That does resonate with, not specifically having blue eyes or any, like all of that, but soft, gentle, and motherly is the Queen of Cups. Very emotional, intuitive. And so they're really in their heads about, excuse the noise. I have my kids playing in the background, so I apologize about that. They're really in their heads thinking about you. And I think a lot of them don't know. I think with us divine feminines, whoever is in this same, like in the same feeling as I am, in the same, whoever can resonate with this, I feel like a lot of us have pulled back our energy, and I mean on a very, very like significant way, not like before, because I feel like a lot of us have been through this journey for a while now, and a lot of us have gone back and forth, this whole pull and tug and pull, this back and forth crap, right? And it's gotten to the point where we've really gotten to own our power and stand our ground, and we have really pulled back, and it's like a lot of us have actually learned to become independent and not be codependent. And it has the divine masculines in this headspace. They feel like the emotions are up and down. They don't know where we stand anymore, because we've pulled back a lot of the telepathic communication. When we've owned our energy and taken back our control, we have taken back the telepathic communication. And the moon says deception or delays, emotions up or down, may be deceiving yourself emotionally or others. This is definitely who, more on their end. They're the ones that are really not confronting their emotions. with how they feel about the divine feminine, how important the divine feminine really is in their life, not just in this lifetime. You as a divine feminine, we have been down this life with our divine masculines more than once. We have lived multiple lifetimes with them. So this isn't like, the first go around. You know what I mean? This is like, we've done this before. So, and they've been deceiving this connection. They've been deceiving themselves from what the truth is. They don't, I feel like a lot of them have a hard time confronting the truth and realizing or accepting that this goes further back. We go way, 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 way back. And it's hard for them to really come to terms with how to handle it, because we as divine feminines, when we know what we want, we go for it. We're very, very passionate. We know what we want and we go for it. With the divine masculines, it takes them longer for some reason. It's not like I know what I want and I'm going for it. It's like, I don't know what reality is. It's like they're not there yet. I don't know if it's because they're scared. But basically, this is what I'm getting. They're not sure of where we stand anymore. They don't know what's going on. They're very much in their heads, though, and very, very secretive about their emotions. Now, to clarify that, here's a divine masculine. See, that's them. They have the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. Now, I feel like even though they're in this stagnant moon deceptive energy, they're going to come out of that, because we have the Ace of Wands, and this is basically them feeling like, seeing the light. With the Ace of Wands, I always see it as like it's always like this light, this fire, this passionate fire. It's a bright light. So out of this, they're going to come out of this really thinking things through, in their head, and then coming into their power. We're already here, divine feminines. We're already in this, I'm in control of my future and my life, and it's just going to take them a while to actually get to this point. But, eventually they will, is how I feel. I feel like eventually they're going to actually get to this Emperor mode and actually realize what they have been deceiving themselves all of this time. Now, underneath that, we have the Magician. So that goes back to how they feel taking control and becoming the magician in their lives. Now, here it says element of surprise. Again, element of surprise, good or bad. That's not how I read the Magician. I mean, I guess the Magician, in some decks, I see it as the universe. Like the universe has all the elements, right? We live in this universe that has all the elements. And the universe could be, in our life for the good or bad, based on our karma, but based on law of attraction, based on the universal energies, right? So I guess in that way, yes. But in this deck, I mean, I see it more of I said, the Emperor, the divine masculine, taking control, taking that torch and Ace of Wands, seeing through deceit and lies, and realizing that they can take control and manifest the life and happiness that they want. We are our own creators of our own reality. That's what we're living for. We create our own happiness. We create our environment. We create everything that we are in right now. And they will realize that and become a magician. Unfortunately, I feel like a lot of us had to leave the situation before they realize all of this, before they realize all of that. And that's what the Six of Swords for me is. It's underneath us, the divine feminine Queen of Cups. We have already left the building. We've left the whole energetic bubble between the divine masculine and feminine. We have left. And I mean, that's just sometimes how it, and to clarify that, we have Temperance and the Empress. We didn't just leave like brokenhearted, because I feel like we've gone through that cycle multiple times. We have gone through, like I said, the tug and pull, the back and forth, the please realize how much you mean to me and do something about it. We've gotten to the point where we're like, you know what? It's really enough. Enough is enough. We've moved out of it. We have left. the building. And it says again, boat over water travel, turning boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters. So that does definitely resonate with the Six of Swords. And as I was saying, to clarify that card, we have Temperance and the Empress. That's us. We're the divine feminines. We are the Empress. We are definitely moving out of this area, but we're moving out of it in peace and harmony. You know, sixes also represent balance. We're moving out of this situation, but we're leaving it with a balanced heart, balancing our chakras, doing our healing, doing what we need to do to become this Empress. We know what we need to do to get to this point, and we're actually doing and putting in the effort and investing in ourselves now. We are moving out of those rocky waters, rocky troubled waters, and into calmer waters with temperance, with balance, and turning into the Empress that we are. Now, that in itself is a victory. That's why we have the Chariot next to it. And it says movement of residence, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. Yes, that definitely resonates with what I say, you know, what I feel the Chariot is. And basically, and that's exactly what I just said. Like, we're moving out of this negativity and codependent, stagnant energy that we've been in. A lot of us have been in this whole predicament for years. I myself have been in this situation for years. And I can't imagine for the people that have been dealing with this whole twin flame journey for longer. It is tough. But ultimately, we have victory. We have mastered our emotions, mastered the yin and yang within us, mastered and balanced ourselves, and gotten to the point where we're like this, the Empress, because that's who we are. That's who every divine feminine is. We are the Empress. And we're getting to the point where, again, we can balance the yin and yang. That's what these, I don't know, sometimes it's horses and I don't know what this is, but, you know, the yin and yang, that's who we are. That's where we're going. And underneath that, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, again, and in here it does resonate. It says marriage, government, or public company, body, corporate, official building, or official situation, right? And in this case, I'm looking at it more as a relationship card, because that's what this is. It's a relationship reading between divine masculines and feminines. And a lot of them may be in marriages. A lot of them may be in not marriages, but committed relationships. However, I feel like regardless of what the situation is, because I have clarifying the Hierophant, the Chariot once again. So regardless of what the situation is, whether your divine masculine is already in a committed relationship, whether he is married or not, there's going to be victory over that. And victory could be different for everyone, for every situation. Your victory could be getting over the fact that he's married and moving on. You know what I mean? Moving on successfully, independent and healthy, balanced, a balanced individual, you know, a very strong, independent person. That could be the Chariot for you. And in some cases, the Chariot could be, which in this case, that's what I'm feeling more for whoever this divine masculine is him finally realizing what he wants and moving on, because this is more the mind space of the divine masculine. And next to it, we have the Two of Swords. And that's why I say that, because I feel like this divine masculine has more than one person that he's actually juggling. And I'll get to that, because there's a little bit more there that I'm clarifying. With the Two of Swords, peace and harmony, needing to take the blindfold off, keep reassessing the situation at hand. Yes, that's where they have been. Here and here and here, right? With the Moon, the Six of Cups. And ultimately, I feel like they know what they want. It's just how to go around the situation. They know they want the divine feminine. The divine masculine knows that they have the best partner in the divine feminine, because that's what we were here made for. You know, your best counterpart is your divine masculine, feminine, your twin flame. That is the best partner made for you in this life. And they know that, but they don't know how to come to you, because I feel like they know, they already know that we've left the building. Again, they already know that we're no longer just going to sit here and wait. That we have come into our power and we know what we are and what we're worth. And we're no longer sitting in this chair, you know, like we were with our hands out and our cup out in front of us, like, come and take me, you know, like damsel in distress. And that's how I felt. I felt like I was a damsel in distress in this relationship where I was, as a divine feminine, waiting. And like, waiting for what? Why do I have to wait for someone that doesn't understand how important this relationship is and how much we are wasting? Like, time is of the essence, you know? Why am I waiting again? Someone remind me, why am I waiting? I love you so much, and if you can't see that, I don't know what we're doing here. What are we wasting time for? I don't. And I get that time everyone doesn't work on the same time, right? Everyone's time is different. I get that, but damn, put some effort, right? Put the effort, do the work. Invest in this twin flame relationship in yourself. Like, show me you're actually, I don't know. You know what I mean? It can get frustrating in this relationship, and I'm just venting, but I feel like for whoever this resonates to, your divine masculine, he's in the Two of Swords more because he's trying to figure out how to get out of this relationship he's in. He's trying to figure out, and he's going to figure it out because the Chariot is here twice. So he's going to be successful. Whoever this resonates to, I don't know. It could, whoever it is, you will know if it resonates. And then next to that, I have the Seven of Pentacles, and it says work frustrations, hard work needing to be done, either at work or a situation in life. And it's going to take them a lot of hard work to figure out a solution to get out of this situation. That's really what it is. They know it's going to take effort. They know it's going to be hard. They know it's going to take time. And whatever the case is, I feel like finally the divine masculine is putting things into plan. You know, for this group of divine feminines and masculines I'm reading for, they are finally putting in the effort that we have so been waiting for in this chair for the fucking longest time. They finally realize that we are no longer waiting, no longer sitting there, and that if they really want things to work out between us, it's actually up to them at this point, because we have literally left, and if they want to, they need to show up, and they need to actually really show up, because we're empresses. We went from being queens to taking our power and becoming empresses. We are so much more powerful. We are so much more worth it than they know. Like, I think they just realized it. Like, oh my God, she's no longer waiting. She's really fucking moving on. And it sucks because we're really awesome. Like, we're divine feminines. We aren't just anyone. We are their perfect match counterpart. And it's like, how do you not notice that? How does, you know what I mean? Like, how do you not realize? And we have known this for a very long time, and that is exactly why we waited, because we know how important and how great a relationship could be between a divine masculine and a feminine. It's not just an ordinary relationship. It's not like a karmic and not to downplay those types of relationships, but it is the ultimate relationship. I don't care, you know, what anyone says. It is the ultimate relationship. It is the best, what everyone strives for, right? Not to say that karmic or soulmate relationships can't be awesome. Of course. And power to everyone who has that relationship with a soulmate. You know, like, more power to you guys. That's awesome that you guys have found your soulmate and can actually be happy with that person. That's great. I'm not saying you can't. But the ultimate relationship is with that perfect match person. And that's only going to be with the twin flame, right? You're going to find that best counterpart within them. Of course, we were sitting there because we wanted that. We wanted that because we understand it. we were willing to put forth the effort, give it our best, invest in it, and do the best that we can, right? That's because we understand that this goes back lifetimes, that this is deeper than just, you know, just, it's deeper than just like body, like it's a soul to soul connection. It's deep. And they know it too. So I feel like they are thinking, they're contemplating on how to deal with this situation and come to us now that we've literally left. And to clarify the Seven of Pentacles, I have the Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands. That again is the divine masculine understanding that they have to get up from the Two of Swords energy. Get out of this chair, the stagnant energy, and move on towards the feminine. And making, you know, that connection, you know, making that choice to reach out. This is activity, like, you know, the arrows of love, reaching out to the divine feminine, sending her a message. They know they have to do that, and they're trying to figure out a way. I feel like this is them trying to figure out and plan, well, how do I reach out to her if she's already left? I don't know. I really don't know. I think that they do definitely have it hard now, because I don't know, I almost feel like the way I feel, it's like he's probably got a better chance now with someone else than with me, because I have gotten to the point where it's just so draining. This relationship, we have waited for a long time. Anyways, it's not about me. And to end the reading, I have the Knight of Cups. So this is them really making the decision to come forth. Again, it says here, if this resonates with you, it says young man to 25 years needing more confidence. And that's the thing. And they need the confidence to make this gesture, to like reach out. And to clarify that, I have Justice and Three of Cups. Listen, that's why I feel like it has something to do with a third party relationship. And it could be another person, it could be another situation, not necessarily another person, but maybe their job is in the way, their family is in the way, they have kids that are in the way, they have whatever it is that the divine masculine is feeling that is interfering with the relationship that they have with you. Maybe they don't feel like they are enough. It could be their own self-sabotaging thoughts about their self-worth. You know, maybe they still haven't gotten to the point where they feel like it says confident enough to make this gesture, but they're getting there, and they know that the only way that they can get to the divine feminine is really just mustering up the confidence, making things right with Justice. I feel like they're gonna eventually do, you know, the right thing, make things right. With Justice, it's balancing the scales and doing the right thing between the relationship between the divine masculine and the feminine. So they're gonna eventually come around and fix things. I feel like they know, you know that they messed up, and they know that they have to come correct. Really, there's no other way to come correct if they want things to work out. So that was a quick, I don't know how quick that was. I can be a little I can elaborate a lot with my readings, but that was when I wanted to pull some more cards, just a few oracle, or I'm gonna do my Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards. I love how accurate these cards are. I swear they are. It's like they really are super accurate. So I'm gonna just shuffle these a few. Hold on one moment. Huh? What'd you say? Okay, Spirit guides. What does the divine masculine want to tell the divine feminine? What does the divine masculine want to tell the divine feminine? Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards, please tell us. What does the divine masculine want to tell the divine feminine? What does the divine masculine want to tell the divine feminine? What does the divine masculine want to tell the divine feminine? Okay, two more. What does the divine masculine want to tell the divine feminine? All right. I'm just gonna put the cards down. These cards are so freaky accurate. I swear sometimes it scares me.
Scared?
Oh my goodness. All right. I don't have the best internet right now, so I don't want this to be too long, but
What is wrong with you?
and I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to shuffle it again and see what I can get after this, because I mean, these are super accurate. Okay, so I have here the snake. I don't know if you can see it, the snake, and it's upside down. I'll see what else I find. Now, the snake means someone is jealous. Someone is very jealous. So it could be that the divine masculine could be jealous, or someone in the midst is jealous. Now, if you have a third party in the midst, it could be that maybe the third party. Oh, and I have the moon here. Okay, so I'm going to read it. I know that the snake upside down means jealousy. It can mean something else. Let me see. And I'm just gonna read it. Okay, here's the snake. Upside down, it means bitter. See, upside down, it means bitter jealousy. I'm just gonna read it. To me, that's just enough, but I'm going to read it to you guys because I know this isn't a traditional tarot. Bitter jealousy. This may be your own feeling or someone else's. Either way, the emotion is not healthy. It is not a healthy one. Jealousy is called the green-eyed monster because of the destruction it can cause. It distorts the vision of the person who is jealous, making him or her miss opportunities for making good friendships or enduring relationships. In a love situation, jealousy doesn't show how much you love the other person, but how insecure you are. The cards have always been a help to people in revealing whether a partner is faithful or not. When their suspicions are elevated, they don't need to waste energy on jealous feelings. Should the picture refer to someone else as being jealous of you, try to diffuse the jealousy. Flaunting your good fortune in front of others is never a good idea. Be honest and appreciative of the other person's good qualities. Once people realize that we are all in the same boat, jealousy may disappear. Okay, so someone here is jealous. Whether it's your divine masculine, jealous about you, or you being jealous of them with, being with a karmic. It's not worth it. If you're in a situation where they're in a relationship with someone else, seriously, you guys, it's not worth it. Definitely don't fall in that trap where you're like feeling in any way. It's easier said than done, but honestly, it's just not worth it if it's gonna make you feel shitty, right? Now the moon is, although your life is uneventful, you have happiness nevertheless. So even though things are really not maybe boring right now, at least this is more of like, look at the small things in life and be thankful for what you have. And I'm just going to read it. So again, although life is uneventful, you have happiness nevertheless. The picture tells you to smell the roses, enjoy the life that you are leading at the moment, because it is happiness. We are constantly inundated with information about the lives of the rich and famous, and our own surroundings pale in comparison. However, there is more to happiness than fancy clothes and cars. Nature, family, satisfying work, love, and health are all things that make for happiness. And when this picture comes up, take a closer look at what you have and enjoy it to the utmost. Peace doesn't last forever, so take the time to relish it while it is here. The Russian proverb reminds you, what we have, we don't treasure. Having lost it, we cry. Don't waste your time wishing for things you don't have. Rather, enjoy your peaceful happiness. So this is actually very interesting because someone here is jealous. Like, they want what someone has, is what I feel. And, I don't know. Maybe it's because, again, it's saying be thankful for what you have, even if you aren't with, so-and-so, or if they have more than you. Be appreciative of what you have. And yes, it can be hard. It can be hard at this time to realize the blessings in, you know, the small things. When you're sad, when you don't have the man of your dreams by your side, it is easy to feel miserable. Trust me, I know. But jealousy doesn't get anywhere. It really isn't. That's like the worst feeling ever. Even, you know, just, I don't know, trying to like change your what is that? I think about that card in that deck, like changing your focus and thinking of something else, really can make a difference to avoid you having, excuse me, my kids are in the background, trying to keep you from thinking about, you know, the negative stuff, like changing your focus. I just found another card, and it's the Castle, and it's just saying that you're gonna have a long life. That's all it says. Let me read it and see if any of that resonates. A long life. This does not mean that you can take foolish chances or not take care of yourself. A castle can deteriorate or be captured by the enemy if one is not careful. In the same way, you have to be protective of your health and environment to ensure that you will live out your years. A healthy lifestyle will work, relaxation, and enjoyment of family and friends leads to longevity. The picture is reassuring in that it implies that what you are doing for your health and welfare is positive and will lead you to a long life. So this may be to someone else. You're just basically being told that continue on being positive and doing the right things, and you will just, like, as far as your health, and you'll live a long, healthy life. That's really just a general advice here from the cards. What else am I seeing? I don't think there's anything else. Okay, I don't see anything else. I just want to do another shuffle. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards. I want to know if for this group of divine masculines and feminines, will there be communication soon between the divine masculines and feminines? Will the divine masculines reach out to the feminines soon in the future, near future, for this group of twin flames? Will the divine masculine reach out to the feminine soon? Will the divine masculine reach out to the divine feminine soon? Spirit guys, please tell us the truth. Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards, tell us please the truth. Will the divine masculine reach out to the divine feminine in this group of reading, please? In this group of twin flames, will the divine masculine reach out to the divine feminine soon, please, spirit guides? All right, that's enough shuffling. All right. Ooh. You guys, the snake came up again. What the hell? And I shuffled it really well, but it came up in a different you guys, look, it came up this way. 7. It didn't come up like, it didn't come up upside down. So I'm gonna read the other position because it means differently in each. Okay, so it means unfaithfulness and betrayal. I'm gonna read it. Okay, so betrayal, unfaithfulness, trickery, treason. If you are doing a reading to find out if someone is being unfaithful and the picture comes up in this position, then you can be sure that it is happening. The picture may also be warning to those who don't suspect anything. Conversely, if you suspect, oh my God, unfaithfulness, and the picture doesn't come up, then your suspicions are wrong. Over the years, I found that the picture to be quite accurate in revealing adulterous behavior. However, the picture is ambiguous in that it does not say which partner is being unfaithful. Only the person for whom the reading is being done knows which partner is being unfaithful. If the picture does not refer to a sexual betrayal, then it could refer to anyone around you. There is a serpent in your environs who is leading you astray. It may be someone you don't even expect. The Russian proverb warns, in deep, still pools of water, devils breed. A person may appear quiet and pleasant, but inside be seething with anger, jealousy, or desire. Be on the lookout for a betrayal. Read all documents carefully before signing and avoid taking chances with the law, and don't leave yourself vulnerable to being deceived. Okay, you guys, please be careful. Oh my God. I asked if the divine masculine, if the divine masculine would reach out to this divine feminine, and you guys got the fucking letter. Oh my God. Okay, this is awesome, you guys. For this group, y'all are gonna hear from the divine masculine. Happiness will come to you from far away. What the fuck? Okay, that's why I'm saying this is accurate as fuck. These cards, you guys have to get them. Happiness will come to you from far away. It could come by letter or by other more modern means, such as telephone, telex, telex. What the hell is that? Computer or fax machine. The news could be something that will affect your life and make you happy, like your proposal or request for something being accepted. On the other hand, the news could be regarding someone else who is close to you. Something good has happened in the person's life and you are happy knowing this. This is awesome. I asked if you guys would hear from the divine masculine and it said yes. Here is, I found this, and it's the boy. And the boy is travel. I remember it saying it means travel. I've used this card so many times. I've memorized a lot of the meanings. But again, I'm going to tell you what it means. Yeah, travel in the near future. So it's saying travel is possible in the near future. This is a very good time to take a trip to anywhere you desire, even if you have not planned on taking a trip at this time. But something unexpected happens and you have the opportunity to go, and then do so as good time is indicated. This does not have to be an expensive trip. Rather, it can be one of discovery or of seeing new places and situations from a different perspective than we normally would. It can be a camping trip to Hawaii. Oh my God. A walking trip to Kathmandu, a stay at a pension in Rome, or snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef. A soccer exchange to another city with your children may be a lesser adventure, but a memorable one nevertheless. Wherever you go, you will go with a sense of adventure that a boy has on discovering something new. Yeah, so that was it for that position. And maybe it's going to take the divine masculine to travel to reach you and have a message sent to you, or like reach out to you. Maybe you guys are at a distance, but you guys, someone around is jealous. Someone is, that fucking snake. I don't like the snake. I'm trying to see if there's any other cards here. Any other oh yeah, 22. Okay. 22 is a lonely and boring road or work. Okay, so someone definitely is going to be traveling. I'm going to read it. A lonely and boring road or work. Your life is placid at this time. This is like the months of January and February after the holidays and before spring. You are doing your chores or work, but getting bored with it. This is not a bad picture to get. It just indicates dissatisfaction with your lot at this time. However, you should realize that quiet times are restful to the soul and body. We need them just as much as we need fun and excitement. If you are working on a long-term objective, when the picture comes up, then think of creative ways to animate your work. Just remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. Any great accomplishment takes many, many hours of effort. However, if the picture refers to your life in general, if everything is boring to you, then you should evaluate your life at this time. Perhaps you have forgotten your dreams or goals in the mundane tasks of your everyday life. If you are a homemaker, then maybe you should think of going back to school or work. If you are bored with your job, then perhaps you should look for a new job or even think of switching careers. You are given one shot at life, so don't waste being bored. I feel like this is more the energy of the divine masculine. Like, they have realized they are not happy, and that the divine masculine is a missing piece to their happiness. Like, they know they're never going to have that feeling of fulfillment, that true love by their side. like they did when they had the divine feminine. Like that's just the truth. And we know because we felt it too. Like that true love feeling, it's only with that one other person. I mean, and again, I don't want to say only, but I say it a lot. Like, you know what I mean. If you're in a twin flame relationship, I really don't feel like I have to elaborate. You know what I mean. It's crazy though. It's like they know they need to travel. Like they're not, I feel like this means they're unhappy. They're very dissatisfied and they're going to feel the lack of the divine feminine a lot more. And it's going to push them to travel, to send you a message. But there are people that are not happy, you guys. Oh my God. I don't know who that snake is, but watch it. Watch yourselves. And just like, I don't know. Good vibes. I'm sending everyone good vibes. I don't see anything else. So, I'm gonna, oh my God, 40 minutes. I really didn't want to take that long because it's gonna take forever to get this to download. But you guys, leave me a comment, like, please, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I hope this helps you guys. You guys have a good night. And thank you so much for dropping by. Bye.